We're back on Sun Up on Showbiz TV. We promised you scintillating conversation and we'll definitely deliver that to you. Our first story is about Efia.
I mean, there are lots of conversations about Efia, and we've seen her, back and forth with Black Rasta. Black Rasta, a media personality, as well as a musician. And so Efia too is a musician. And recently, Efia's mom came out and she said that, you know what, all of the things that you people are propagating on social media about my daughter is ruining, is not making a lot of contract deals sail through. So it's making her career sink, and so it's just destroying the image of her daughter. And if you don't know Asieadua and Aiko, that is her, and that's Efia's mother right there, and that's what she came out to say, and that people should stop talking about her daughter, and she's taking it to prayers and also telling her daughter not to respond to all of the social media criticisms. But we have Black Rasta come out again, and he's saying something very interesting. We don't know how well it will sit with people, but let's just go straight into it.
Before we go into it, we actually have a video of that.
Definitely.
So we want to play that video for you guys to watch.
With all respect, and I'm not saying this out of malice, she recently was in London. We all heard what happened in London. We only kept it down because it is not in anybody's interest to talk ill about anybody. What do we get from that? She could be my sister. You understand? And I'll be proud to have her as a sister. She's talented. But I believe that if I was part of the family the way it's supposed to be, we would have tried to do something better than just going on a PR gimmick that is so irresponsible. My daughter is very talented. And anytime we are trying to promote her, then the people will spread the negative news. What negative news can you tell us? Nobody says Efia is a prostitute. Nobody says Efia is a thief. Nobody says Efia is a galamseya. Nobody says Efia is a murderess. The only thing people know, and it's common knowledge from the grapevine and even beyond, she's a drug addict. It's a condition that can be dealt with. It doesn't mean she's useless. Own up to her. This PR gimmick is so limp and useless, it doesn't make sense. Let truth be told. Look, brutalize me with the truth. And don't you ever pamper and massage me with a lie. Very soon, if you're not careful, we are going to bury Efia. And then you come there and cry, AJ, Minubeko, and Efia, I don't think I want to catch them. Ubeko, Anka, was a mikra, Anka, Mina, was a mu. Now, no! Stop this nonsense. Please, your daughter is sick. Find a way of dealing with this. Find a way of facing the bull by the horn, rather than playing this irresponsible gimmick. It doesn't help anybody. I know Efia is trying to kick
Black Rasta lambasting Efia and her mother. Let's go into the story. Ghanaian media figure Asieadua and Aiko, mother of the well-known artist Efia, has been giving a serious caution regarding her daughter's substance abuse. Black Rasta, during a segment of his show, conveyed a message to Asieadua and Aiko, emphasizing that she must urgently guide her daughter into rehab to address her drug dependency or risk facing her untimely demise. These remarks emerged after Asieadua and Aiko expressed concern over reports regarding her daughter's drug-related issues that have circulated within Ghanaian media. She conveyed that these rumors have negatively impacted Efia's career, leading to the loss of valuable endorsement contracts. In response, Black Rasta asserted that in attempting to improve Efia's image through public relations efforts would be ineffective. He stressed that Efia is grappling with a serious illness and requires professional assistance, as it seems unlikely that she would cease her drug abuse without such intervention. Black Rasta further advised Asieadua and Aiko to allocate her resources towards facilitating Efia's entry into a rehabilitation program, rather than inadvertently supporting her substance misuse. He cautioned that unless this step is taken, the devastating news of Efia succumbing to a drug overdose could become a reality. I don't know why I feel like Black Rasta is being a bit extra in this situation, because here he is lambasting Efia for drug abuse when it hasn't been confirmed. Even though Efia has said it a couple of times, it is not in his place to say whether that is really the cause of her losing some deals or not. And for him to sit on his show and talk about taking Efia to rehab as if he's the most holy person on this earth is very, very, very ironic to me, to see Black Rasta talking about Efia's issues so wholeheartedly, as if he lives in the same house with Efia and he knows that Efia does this drug abuse twice a day or this number of times a day, to say that Efia needs this or needs that, as if he's a medical professional to say what she needs. Well, he can talk about what she might need for her career, but to say what she might need for her life, I feel that was a little overboard, even for Black Rasta.
I mean, it's overboard, I would say. And yesterday we spoke about it, or I spoke about it during Daily Scoop, and the fact that this is a very sensitive, to talk about rehabilitation is a very sensitive, topic. And I feel like people are taking to rehabilitation to at least heal and get rid of some addiction that they are being confronted with. And so for Black Rasta to, just go that further, I mean, it's too much of it. And the lady's mom, or Efia's mom, has even been out. She spoke about it. She said that she's told her daughter not to, respond to all of the conversations that are coming her way. And just as you're saying, if the conversation was different, if the conversation was something about, improving her career, then it would have been good, to know, or at least he's caring. Well, this can also, for other people, this is someone also looking out for another person. But, when it comes to individual preferences, we all like how we are being, we like it differently. The approach to which you may talk about something, with me, maybe I may take it, even if it's that, how do you call it? Like it's very sensitive. It depends on the approach that you use. And so if you sit on your show and the whole of Ghana is listening to you, even if not the whole of Ghana, I mean, media gets that engagement. And so sitting on radio or TV and publicly, on the airwaves, and then just spelling it out that someone needs rehabilitation, I think is a little bit over the top. And we should just mind how a lot of times we go about talking about people's issues, and this is, I think she's doing amazing. Why not talk about her songs that she's putting out there? Super Super is out, and Super Super is a song that, I don't know, I just feel like the acceptance or the level at which that song, the good it should do, is not doing that good. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling that way, but I feel like it's a very classic song which should be, accepted and be all over. And so I don't think that at this point we should be talking about the fact that she needs rehab. If she herself feels like at a point she needs rehab, then it will happen. Maybe very soon we'll see her off the screen, and then, and she will be there. But regardless, no, I think that Yano haye kakra.
Yeah, another thing, this isn't Hollywood where you have people, an actor will say, oh, I'm going to rehab 3 months, no, okay. These issues in Ghana, even though, sure, we have rehab centers littered all over the place, even here, these are not issues that we get up and we just talk about that, oh, I'm going to rehab, I'm doing this and this and this. She probably might have already done a few stints at a rehab place. We might not know. So it's not our place to come and say, take her to rehab because I am a doctor and I said take her to rehab. No, it's not our place to do that. Our place is to support Efia's music. If you really want to see Efia do well, and you haven't even streamed Super Super, are you sure you want to see her do well? you should stream her music. Do that. Do what you can do to help her get back to where we want her to be. If you really want Efia to be international, after all, let's be very frank with ourselves. How many of these international stars do we see that we can say that, okay, this person is completely sober? Most of these people that we love and we admire internationally, most of the time they record their songs, they are always high. And so why should you expect a different standard from someone who is coming from you? I think that we should give her the support that she needs in the way we can support her. We cannot take her to rehab. The way we can support her is to stream her music. And that's what we should be doing and getting her internationally recognized rather than pulling her down right from her home. Why? Why are we like that? Why?
I mean, I don't think it's a nice thing to see. And moving on, I think that we should just mind how we are able to, you know, speak about people's very private issues, so that at the end of the day we don't end up stepping on toes, you know. And I think that within this week, a lady has been trending in the UK, and I would say she was a nurse, because that profession, her profession is being evoked now. And the fact that it all came up when she was found guilty of killing 6 babies, some of which the court, you know, brought to the notice of the general public that she even attempted, you know. So there were some of that were attempted, and she was able to kill 6 of them. And if you go into the issues, you are not likely to find what really pushed her to do that. This was a nurse that would go to work and will inject air into babies and force feed them and all of that. And so I don't know why we would subject babies to such treatment. Is it that something, you know, when growing up she was faced with all of this? Was it a bad treatment she was given when growing up? But this is sad. I mean, babies, I wouldn't think, if you would think of harming someone, at least, well, I think that it shouldn't be babies, because babies, they've not harmed anyone. The only harm is that they made their mothers cry small. And so I don't know why we will go to the extent of killing them. What do you think about that?
I definitely think so. But then again, a lot of people, you see, many are mad. But few are on the streets, you know. And so I think that a lot of people have issues, deep-seated issues. We'll probably find out more about this lady as we go on. We'll find out probably that, oh, maybe this was why she was doing, maybe she was doing some evil research of her own. Who knows? But it's very unfortunate to see that babies died through this, and she wasn't even discovered until recently. It's not like all the deaths happened just now. These deaths have happened over the years, and it's only now that we are finding out that she really was the perpetrator of all these baby deaths.
I mean, it was spanning from 2015 to 2016, and they were in court at the time, but then no evidence, no, you know, heavy evidence were gathered against her. But now she's going to spend her whole life in prison, and she referred to herself as an evil person then. And so sometimes then you say that many are mad, but only few are on the street, you know. So let's just be careful out there. Some people appear very nice, but really they are so evil in there. So let's just mind how we relate to people. If you sense any form of danger, then you desist. You know how to just go about your relationship with people, and I think it's going to help, right?
Definitely. I think it's definitely going to help. Well, we have had our conversation today. We've had our motivational dose, our well-being segments, we've done our time capsule, we've done our international observations, even our birthdays, now our sun up bulletins. We promised you an amazing and classy show, and that's exactly what we've delivered. Of course, the class in our outfits comes from Goldie Looks. You can locate her at the Nugua Adogon Railway bus stop, and you can also find her on Instagram, and you can also call her.
You can give her a call, indeed. You can call her on 024945 7070-24945 Get yourself all of the beautiful outfits that you need. You can go there, go in there, go to her shop, make all the selection that you want. You can get what we are wearing this morning in different sizes as well.
Of course, and the class in our hair delivered beautifully by Nad's Luxury Hair, who you can find in Sakumono or on Instagram at Nad's Luxury Hair with an _. You can also call her 0243-666-176. And the class in our beautiful face makeup by Glam by Asieadua at Glam by Asieadua on Instagram, of course.
Definitely. You can log on to our website, that is www.showbiztv.com. Log on there, and we have everything from the morning show, right from the motivational dose through to our bulletin. Every single information is on there for you to take a read of them, as well as connect with us on all our social media handles. Showbiz TV on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. We are on there as well as Threads. You know, we are trending. We are indeed trending on all of these social media handles. So get interactive. Don't go nowhere. It's going to be a day fully packed with amazing, you know, content on your screens. And I will come your way again at 1 p.m. for Daily Scoop. And so stay with us. Don't go nowhere. It's going to be an amazing day.
Definitely. And you can always download our app. You can find it on our website, or you can also find it on the Google Play Store. Download our app and stream live right from your phones. You can do that and join us. Of course, it's been a great Wednesday. We've had so much fun with you. Tomorrow, same time, we'll be here with you from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Of course, we've had our beautiful Papa Nico behind the camera still. We have, of course, our Pastor Evans, who's always very critical about our graphics and our outlook. We have today, it seems Captain Hooks has not been in a very good mood. But we also have Captain Hooks always delivering like he should. We have Asieadua in the house. We also have so many faces. There's this guy, I can't remember his name. Anytime I want to say his name, the name I remember is Dionysus. So that's the name I'll mention.
Daishoni.
Daishoni. Daishoni. They said I remember.